राम जय जय राम ओम श्री 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 राम जय जय राम ओम
श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय श्री राम जय जय राम 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 ओम श्री राम जय जय राम 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 ओम श्री राम जय जय राम 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 ओम श्री राम जय जय राम 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 ओम श्री राम जय जय राम 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 Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram 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 Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, 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 Om Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, 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 Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram 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 Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, 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 Om Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, 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 Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai 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 Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram 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 Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram 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 Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram 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 Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram 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 Shri Ram Jai Ram Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram 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 Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram 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 Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram 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 Shri Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram 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 Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram 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 Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.
She was the commissioner of income tax. She had come here as commissioner of income tax.
When she came to Assam.
There were three sisters. One is Devgi Ma, one is Vijayalakshmi, and one more.
Shri Ram Jai Ram.
She was not well also.
Charge under 50%. I think it's 40% of 50. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai 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 Ram Shri Ram
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram Om. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram Om. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram Om. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram Om. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram Om. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram Om. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram Om. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram Om. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram Om. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram Om. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram Om. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram Om. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram Om. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram Om. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram Om. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram Om. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram Om. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram Om. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Hari Om to everybody. The Namotsava is an attempt to bridge the gap between spiritual and worldly. There is no divide, but actually in our mind there is a divide. So we are trying to remove that. Tough job, very tough job. But those of us at least who have been associating with these thoughts should make it as a commitment. Otherwise, it again becomes an activity. No, not an activity. We will read a few examples by which, whatever we, then only when we will be able to understand when Papa said, all aspects of, what is it? Behold divinity in every aspect of this world, Leela. That means it covers everything. Before beginning a journey, we carefully look at the map. Before stepping into water, we test the depth. Not necessary. No. Before beginning a journey, we carefully look at the map. Before stepping into water, we test the depth. Such thoughtful pauses protects us from avoidable mistakes. Normally, when we chant Ramnam, we feel it is disconnected with the common run of life. Papa wants us to demolish this. In one of his quotations, he said, behold divinity in every aspect of this world, Leela. Every aspect. So there is no divide. So nowadays we are having this Namotsava, where we try to bridge the gap. Nothing is separate. So before beginning a journey, we carefully look at the map. Before stepping into water, we test the depth. Such thoughtful pauses, protect us from avoidable mistakes. In the same way, our actions must be guided by discrimination and clarity. This inner capacity to pause and discern is none other than the guidance of the Nami functioning within us. Normally, we assume, I have done it. We are very careful. I am careful while walking. This normal. That's what we use the word. So now, as a devotee, now we try to understand even this power, because he is behind our life. He is the one. He is behind our consciousness. So he is the one who is guiding us. We are slowly. This is also done by him. In the same way, our action must be guided by discrimination and clarity. This inner capacity to pause and discern is none other than the guidance of the Nami functioning within us. Nama chanting refines the mind, making it more alert, reflective, so that we act with awareness rather than impulse. So every time when we pause and do some action, and when it is applauded by others, we now, as a devotee, we immediately feel, oh, he guided us, he guided us, he guided us. Which is the truth. In the morning we said, in the 15th chapter he says, Sarvasya cha aham hridi sannivishtam matta smriti jnanam apohanam cha. I am seated in the hearts of all and expressing through memory, knowledge, forgetfulness. So when I am cautioned, what is that? That cautioning spirit in us. Bhagavad Gita, touches about everything. Matta smriti jnanam apohanam. Memory, knowledge, and forgetfulness. A skilled driver moves through traffic with alertness and ease. A surgeon operates with precision, steadiness, and care. Such dexterity is not merely external skill. It arises from inner balance and alignment. This intelligence is the Nami expressing through us. We had shared this for the sake of newcomers. We will again share. One of the devotees of Ashram, his son-in-law is a cardiac surgeon. He does a lot of open heart surgery as well as stent. He was in Ernakulam, so we happened to meet him. So he says, every time when I enter the OT to have this heart operation, I pray, you made me a doctor, you are now bringing yourself as a patient. Now, always make me aware that you are performing the surgery through my body. And everything was a success so far. That's what it is. As a skilled driver moves through traffic with alertness and ease. A surgeon operates with precision, steadiness, and care. Such dexterity is not merely external skill, it arises from inner balance and alignment. This intelligence is the Nami, expressing through us, whose name we are chanting. Nama chanting brings this inner alignment, allowing our actions to become composed, efficient, graceful. Every now and then we have to go through this because the me and mine normally takes over, I am efficient, I am brilliant, I am this, I am that. A building stands strong only when its foundation is firm. A tree grows tall and stable because its roots are deep. In the same way, righteousness is the foundation of a meaningful life. This strength arises from the Nami who silently supports all, whose name we are chanting. Nama chanting keeps us rooted in what is right and gives us courage and clarity to face challenges and steadiness. A person who took charge, a very, very promising person, a young man, but well rooted in values, moral, ethical values. He was promoted, and finally he became the CEO. The company faced a very challenging situation. He has to go for a tender to get it for the company, a big order, very big order. Then he came to know that it cannot be got in the usual way. In some other unrighteous way you have to approach, then only you will get. He paused for a moment and did not attend, came back. His boss would take him into task, they are losing a big company. So naturally the tender was accepted by somebody else. And later on, everything came out and they were in a mess. So initially the boss of the CEO, he was not fully convinced, but he had great regard for this man. So he must have some valid reason why he did not attend. And later on, he himself called him and appreciated him. It is not merely for our temporary gain that we should lie, but they should be long-standing. The company has established a name that should not be forgotten. So that tendency, to keep up that, it is coming from the Nami. This strength arises from the Nami whose name we are chanting. So that is why this Nama chanting, if it is taken up by people in different segments, family life, professional life, social life, they will have something for them to take it. He opens it up now for everybody. Previously, we thought when we go to ashram, we will chant. Otherwise, we will carry on with whatever activities. Now, slowly, this Namosava now, through the Namosava now, Papa is slowly bringing it out one by one, saying that wherever you see the splendor, the positivity, there I am more explicit. Please think over. A child learns to walk only by taking steps, often stumbling but continuing. Progress happens through movement, not by waiting. A child learns to walk only by taking steps, often stumbling but continuing. Progress happens through movement, not by waiting. Similarly, life unfolds through action. Each step, however small, becomes a means of growth. Nami is the one who removes that. Nama chanting removes hesitation, instills faith, enabling us to move forward with confidence and steadiness. So we silently chant, our mantra, and then mysteriously we will get the guidance. With faith and devotion. If the faith and devotion is not there, no. Are you? So we will again go through that because we don't want to. Before beginning a journey, we carefully look at the map. Before stepping into water, we test the depth. Such thoughtful pauses protect us from avoidable mistakes. Normally, we attribute it to ourselves, I am careful, I am alert, I am vigilant. Such thoughtful pauses protect us from avoidable mistakes. In the same way, our actions must be guided by discrimination and clarity. This inner capacity to pause and discern is none other than the guidance of the Nami functioning within us. So instead of mentally caging the Nami to a puja room, to the bhajana hall, ashram, or even to a temple, we now, the Nami comes out now. I am there in everything. Even while you are stepping into the water, okay, even before you start your journey, if you remember me, I am there to guide you. I have provided everything to you in the form of a map, in the form of looking at it, vigilance. So it is none other than the guidance of the Nami functioning within us, whose name we are chanting. Nama chanting refines the mind, making it more alert and reflective so that we act with awareness rather than impulse. A skilled driver moves through traffic with alertness and ease. A surgeon operates with precision, steadiness, and care. Such dexterity is not merely external skill. It arises from the inner balance and alignment. This intelligence is the Nami expressing through us, whose name we are chanting. Nama chanting brings this inner alignment, allowing our actions to become composed, efficient, and graceful. A building stands strong only when its foundation is firm. A tree grows tall and stable because its roots are deep. In the same way, righteousness is the foundation of a meaningful life. This strength arises from the Nami, who silently supports all, whose name we are chanting. Nama chanting keeps us rooted in what is right and gives us the courage and clarity to face challenges with steadiness. A child learns to walk only by taking steps, often stumbling but continuing. Progress happens through movement, not by waiting. Similarly, life unfolds through action. Each step, however small, becomes a means of growth. Nama chanting removes hesitation and instills faith, enabling us to move forward with confidence and steadiness. See how the Nama is entering into different departments. We may not know, but when we chant with faith and devotion, the Nami expresses himself or expresses itself in all these ways. All that we have to do is to chant with faith and devotion. That means it is not only helping us to move inwardly, no. It helps us to efficiently handle everything outwardly also. That is what we find from these examples. A few more. The sun shines equally on all without distinction. Distinction. The river flows, nourishing everything along its course. This expansive giving reflects the true nature of the divine. Such all-inclusive love is the expression of the Nami within us, whose name we are chanting. Very often when we drive, when we see a beautiful spot, a mountain, a waterfall, a lake, normally we stop and we take a photograph. Wonderful. The hilltops. What is pleasing for eyes only we end. Now behind that, we all go to beach. Our inner this thing is expansiveness. It gets aligned when we go to the beach because it is a seam, what do you call it? Limitless, borderless. Think. That is the inner alignment. A landscape, a mountain, a waterfall, a lake, it all stands for something. But our eyes, beautiful, that's all. But actually, it aligns with our inner being. When a root of a tree is nourished, every branch flourishes. When the source is charged, all connected devices function well. Similarly, when we give priority to the divine, all aspects of life fall into harmony. Nami is the source and support of everything. The root and the source is charged. Nama chanting keeps us connected to the source, bringing balance and clarity in all our activities. The laptop, when it is, they are put on charge now. It's a what do you call it, Vyavaharik activity. But behind this Vyavaharik activity, as a devotee, we see something more. Previously, we were satisfied with this charging. Charging to the source. Every now and then, because of its usage, the power gets discharged and we have to keep on charging. That we know that. The same thing is applied. Then only it becomes useful to the equipment. Similarly, we have to charge ourselves with him. Because we, as we said in the morning, we are asking 3 questions to ourselves. Did I plan for my human birth? No. Did I do anything for my body, present body? No. Did I bring anything with me when I came from the mother's womb? No. Did I provide that which is essentially needed for its existence, like the Panchabhutas and sun and all other things? No. Did I do anything for my creature comforts? No. So there is a power that is responsible for my human birth, that is responsible for my body, that is responsible for all the Panchabhutas to be here before I came out, and also the various discoveries, inventions, and innovations that make my life comfortable. I don't have any role. When I forget about this, I arrogate, I get into ups and downs. But when I get charged with the source, he gave me. And because of my Vyavaharik activities, that gets slowly discharged and the sense of individuality starts assuming. So at that time, through Nama chanting, I recharge myself. So while chanting, suppose we bring such dimensions, any 1 or 2 dimensions, not all. Just like the laptop now gets charged and becomes vibrant, useful, effective, this equipment also becomes vibrant, directly connected to the source. He has sent me here with a definite purpose. He has got his own plans through me. Think. The vast ocean remains undisturbed in its depth, even though waves rise, fall on the surface. The sky is never affected by passing clouds. When we recognize this deeper dimension within ourselves, humility arises naturally. This deeper reality is the Nami within us. No doubt, at the surface level, we get disturbed. There are clouds, there are waves, there are uncertainty, anxiety. But beneath that. So this example, which God has placed before us. We did not bring the sun. We did not bring the ocean. The vast ocean remains undisturbed in its depth, even though waves rise and fall on the surface. The sky is never affected by passing clouds. When we recognize this deeper dimension within ourselves, humility arises naturally. This deeper reality is the Nami within us, whose name we are chanting. Nama chanting gently shifts our identification from the surface to the inner truth, making humility effortless. A tree laden with fruits bends low. Water always flows towards the lowest level. In the same way, true growth expresses itself through humility. It is not a weakness, but a sign of inner strength. Nama chanting softens the ego, allows humility to blossom, paving the way for real and lasting success. Now, when we pluck the mangoes, wherever the mangoes are there, if you look at the branch, it bends. Normally, we take it that is the nature of the As a devotee, we see something more than that. The Nami expresses itself in the form of humility. Actually, it should be arrogant, I am giving a fruit. But when it gives a sweet fruit, it bends down. This is how we look at it as a devotee. Because Papa says, behold divinity in every aspect of this world, Leela. Nothing is omitted here. We don't expect a person who is on the roadside to have this, because God has not made them known. We people who are privileged people who have been awakened by a guru and who gives us this dimension, should we not make use of this? That means looking at everything with not with the usual pattern of looking, but something deeper, so that we try to feel the presence of the Nami in anything. We need not tom-tom, but in our mind we start identifying the presence of the Nami in everything later, but initially, at least in these. Vinobaji used to say, first we will be able to see God in Rama, then only in Ravana. A single lamp can light many others without losing its own brightness. A fragrance spreads quietly, bringing joy to all around. A single lamp can light many others without losing its own brightness. A fragrance spreads quietly, bringing joy to all around. Similarly, inner wealth. What is inner wealth? Peace, love, clarity naturally uplifts everyone. These are expressions of the Nami within, whose name we are chanting. Nama chanting enriches us inwardly and through us spreads that enrichment to the world. A single lamp can light many others without losing its own brightness. A fragrance spreads quietly, bringing joy to all around. Similarly, inner wealth, peace, love, and clarity naturally uplifts everyone. These are expressions of the Nami within, whose name we are chanting. Nama chanting enriches us inwardly and through us spreads that enrichment to the world. Nine dimensions. No use of keep on reading it. At least can we check up anything stays with us, Anyone.
One lamp lights many lamps. The ocean in its depths is calm. There is a clouds floating in the sky. But in the background of the sun, The fruits, like the tree, humility.
Anything else? Huh?
He's asking if you remember anything.
Because if we remember one, that is enough. There are so many dimensions came. That will help us to associate ourselves with Nami, whose name we are chanting. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Fragrance. She's telling fragrance. Fragrance.
Fragrance. One is enough, one.
She says progress comes by movement, not stagnation.
Movement. That is enough, that is the message. So Nama chanting should give us this message. These are all the inputs. So that the moment you come out of the Nama session, this will help you, Otherwise, what we thought was Nama session is for our puja room activity, ashram activity, probably congregational activity or temple activity. Now we are slowly, Nama, it helps me in my family life, professional life, social life. So many examples. Anything else? Inner peace. Inner peace.
Child learns from walking. Even stumbles.
Child. That perseverance,
Dr. Surgeon. She's saying the tree grows tall because the roots are deep.
That means we should not be wavering whenever any decision takes. Whenever we are rooted in moral ethical values, there won't be any trouble. Otherwise, terrible. Every time you will be wavering to take this, to do this, to do this, to do that. So what is meant by that root means well established in moral ethical values. They are not worried about the immediate gain. Then, anything else?
Charging and watering the source. Connecting with the source.
Charging. Nama chanting is the charging. So when I do Nama chanting, suppose I remember, or Lord blesses me to remember, hey, you are doing charging now. You have exhausted yourself. When you are in Vyavaharic field, you've totally forgot about me and started identifying yourself as you. And therefore, all the energies that I have given, it has been made use. Now exhausted. Now you char. I am there, don't worry. I am there, don't worry. The Nama, the master who has got a master plan. Like that, we can easily connect. Charging.
Padmachavan is telling
Let them say.
No, not me, Padmachavan. She's telling map before the journey. Seeing the map before the journey. Before we start for the journey, we will give the map.
Map. Map. Even that pause, even that. So now another advantage is we were having this separate compartment. Now these examples make us realize, I was able to pause because he made me to pause, Even when we go to Rishikesh now, previously also, when we go to have a bath to the Ganga, we are very careful, whether we will get the hold. There will be moss on the stone, slippery. Previously, we were thinking that our body is cautioning us. Now we come to know that he is cautioning us. I have brought this Ganga, I have brought, in depth it is there. I have made somebody to put I am myself in the form of steps. But at the same time, when I gave you a sense of individuality, you have to be cautious. That also I have given. People who are used to this swimming, when they feel comfortable, to them okay. Those who are not, I give them this cautioning. So like that, we are trying to interpret to ourselves the existence of the Nami. Only when it is told to us through these examples. Otherwise, how will we know? To us, it is a separate activity. It has nothing to do with Nama chanting. I remember now, our grandmother, when she used to take bath, we can hear outside from the bathroom, always should be chanting. Gange, 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 Yamune, Yamune, Yamune. Anything and everything, They were not explaining to us. They were not explaining to us. But now I remember, everywhere something, they are connecting it. You have brought Gange, and Ganga is somewhere. We were in Wayanad. But when she poured the well water, she was identifying it with Ganga only. So a simple act of taking bath connects us to that. Even while we take the Tirtha, there is a mantra. I think now we can understand the mantra is the one which is drawing us toward this. Previously we were taught, Akala Mrityu Haranam, Sarva Vyadi Vinashanam, Sarva Papakshayagaram, Vigneshwara Padodagam, Shubham. Or somebody improves it and says, Viveka Vairagya Shanti Moksha Siddhyartham, Vishwa Shanti Siddhyartham, Sainatha Padodagam, Shubham. That means we are adding some dimension to that water we are there. It is our own tap water, agreed, well water, agreed. But when this is applied, it becomes sanctified. Similarly, when all our actions, the tirtham, we will not extend it beyond the tirtham, no? Yeah. So through this Namotsava, Papa is guiding us now. Don't limit. You keep on trying. Out of 100 transactions, at least one transaction you will be able to connect it with me, though 100 are coming from me. Mahatmas like Papa Mataji, they were able to connect. Swamiji also, they were able to connect. But though we say 100 times their name, though we do prostrations before their image, we hardly notice this fact. In anything and everything they were seeing, So this exercise is a skilled driver moves through the traffic with alertness and ease. A surgeon operates with precision, steadiness and care. Such dexterity is not merely external skill. It arises from inner balance and alignment. This intelligence is the Nami expressing through us. Just like a Tirtha gets sanctified by mentally associating with a nobler ideal, every action, we are not used to it. So, Nama chanting now, slowly. Don't limit Nama chanting only to the Nama chanting period. At least we will try to bring this Papa's quotation. Behold divinity in every aspect of this world Leela. Verily it is He who is at play in all beings and creatures. Read it. We have quoted this many a times. Every aspect of this world Leela, Papa. So through Nama chanting we are praying to Him, please. Enable me to connect this, anything, my thought, word and deed with you. So through examples drawn from daily life, that means it is not disconnected with our daily life. A tiny seed holds within it the potential to become a vast tree. A small spark can grow into a powerful flame. In the same way, immense potential lies hidden within us. This potential is the expression of the Nami. Whose name we are chanting. Nama chanting awakens this inner strength, helps it unfold naturally. Naturally, when we have shared this. One boy of 12 or 13 years, he was passing through some road where there is a level crossing gate is there, rail. It was closed. We all have a tendency to go down, no? Not waiting for it. He also did that. The train was coming. He saw one elderly man carrying something on his head, and he was walking in between the rails. Behind him, the rail was coming. This boy shouted. The other man could not hear. He rushed up, somehow pushed the old man. Train went. He was saved. The gate man or whoever, the signal man, he saw this. He knew how this boy of 12 years old, how he risked his life and saved him. He got the name and then address, everything. He reported to the station master. Station master reported to higher ups. Finally, it came to the ministry and the president gave him bravery award. We have a what do you call this? Value-based education campsite in Mayanad. So we requested this boy also to come, to give him an award, to honor him. I was sitting very near. So he was sitting quiet. Somebody explained all these things. This boy was sitting like this, innocent. So finally we told him, you say something, Say something. So he stood up, gave him the mic. That my uncle was coming, then the train was coming. So immediately he thought, bas, he sat, that's all. Naturally, that word, when I read that, he did not see anything more, I have saved him, I risked my life. We people will say that. Naturally, So many things. So Nama chanting awakens this inner strength and helps it unfold naturally. Who gave him that? Naturally, we attribute to the individual, sense of individuality. But
it was prompted by master.
master. That, and also to witness so many people. And for us to learn forever. This must have happened in 2003 or something, isn't it, Sundar? 2002 or 3, you remember? 2000. See, how many? 25 years back, 22 years back. Still it is fresh in our memory. That boy's face is fresh in my memory. Because Gopinathan came from Trivandrum, great Gandhian. The boy's face, as if nothing had happened, nothing extraordinary had happened. So in anything and everything, suppose we try to bring, this is the stepping stone. Nama chanting, Namotsava, Papa has initiated this only to connect our life with the Nami at all time during the day. Not merely during the chanting time, not merely when we are in the ashram, not merely when we are in a, what you call, satsang or in a temple. No. He is not going away anytime. He is with us, he has been with us. So we are now praying to him. We intellectually agree. You are with us, you have been with us. But you have not made me aware of your presence. So kindly make me aware of your presence. At least a glimpse, then that is enough. I am not asking for anything. Because that will prompt me, that will motivate me, that will charge me to move closer to the awareness of your presence. So these are some of the ways by which we are prompted. Make use of the Namotsava in the right perspective and ensure that it also does not slip like an activity. I think I would name it as a PhD course in our spiritual journey. Because everything and anything is associated with the Nami. Whose name we are chanting? So when he said constant chanting, remembering, that means that will always bridge the gap. Otherwise, we have got a tendency right from our impressionable age to segregate this. This is spiritual, this is unspiritual or worldly. Those things are all right for that, not for this. We unknowingly we have separated. But now he is leading us from stage to stage and ultimately now taking us to a Namotsava where Nama chanting is there, but along with that, all these dimensions are also beautifully brought out. Tomorrow also we will have satsang. Then later on we will try to attend on to the preparations. Okay. Tomorrow also we will have some more dimensions to make our mind, at least those of us who are involved, to prepare our mind properly. Otherwise we may think we are trying to do something for the program. No. Let us see how it shapes. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.